Good evening, welcome to The One Show with Adrian Child.
I'm Christine Blakely, and joining us tonight we have a country crooner from Ireland who also happens to be a global singing sensation.
Thank you.
Lovely to have you.
Yes.
Where we want everybody to reach pockets, bottom of their handbags to get their loose change. Could you give us a little swivel? Could you swivel your hips a bit to see if you're yes, there's something jingling there. Coppers, pounds, the whole thing.
Yeah, whatever you've got, we'll take it.
Daniel, you're from a rural area. There's a great sense of community there, I suppose, now. But you were brought up near there. Is it?
I think they have to get to know one another. Or that's what I would have.
Much, Justin. The One Show's keeping tabs on the street in Bristol this week. That's the very model of neighbourly cooperation.
That's because Miranda Krestofnikov and Mike Dilger have moved in and, with state-of-the-art technology, set up their very own neighbourhood watch scheme.
But they're not on the lookout for yobs behaving like animals. They're after animals behaving like animals. Yeah?
Yeah, great.
Excellent work with your new album.
That's right, yeah.
Laid-back style. It's a King of the Road. Never been more like Dan fans. Now, you're a bit like me. You've got a lot of fans who are ladies of a...
Which is why, to help us out, we thought we'd invite our own grannies into the studio to put the questions to you. We're very excited about it in Warwick, and it's read by Adrian's granny.
That was very exciting.
Remember the feeling in the pit of your stomach when you...
Absolutely. Album thing, the singles don't do that.
Christine's gran has a question. This comes from Kathy Williams in Nottinghamshire.
We sure don't.
So who's it going to be?
You never know.
Right. Finally, to Granny Adrian again, who has a controversial question from Jill Wester.
It's a status quo told us. It's all over the world, the same faces. Well, there's a warm feeling from, a lot of warmth from our grans. They just want to toast you, Daniel.
They really have. We love our grannies, don't we?
Yes, we certainly do. Most of us love our mummies too, but in some cases with our mother-in-laws, the path of true love doesn't run quite so smooth.
A book just out looks at the changing role of mothers-in-law through the ages, and it'll be surprising to some that it's quite complimentary.
Giles Brandreth, for one, is relieved. He thinks we should all dump our traditional scorn for this much maligned breed.
I've got one now. It's just not funny.
I'll recall that,
Go on, what else you've got? Thursday's One Show, we're going to be celebrating a very...
So a lot of mother-in-laws don't live up to the stereotype, but if you have one who does, then we want to know about her. Who is Britain's scariest mother-in-law? The address, as always, is bbc.co.uk/The One Show.
The other day, Jackie Collins was on, and what did she say about The One Show?
She said we were kind of like a Blue Peter for adults.
We took that as a compliment.
You already did.
Thinking.
Yeah.
How'd you turn that plastic cup into this, a pencil?
Well, we're not so sure, but Lucy Siegel knows the answer. Positive about these green businesses, though, Lucy. I mean, it's a step forward, isn't it? Yeah. Big thumbs up from Lucy.
Daniel, we were just looking through some of your tour merchandise. See our very trendiest...
A very, very lovely lady, 82-year-old Doris Brown, who's drawn, and she sings every word. She's your coming to you. And the one is all for you. I'll make sure of it. Thank you very much.
Daniel, absolutely.
Do all them steps, but you're good.
I am trying to learn, I know.
We're proud of you.
Thanks, Daniel.
Thanks very much. Tomorrow's show, it's Big Pants now.
Yes, Trini and Susanna.
Fantastic. Do join us then.
See you then. Bye-bye.
Entrepreneurs in the eye and pitched his heart out.
Yeah, very proud of
Have you been to see James Caan? He has given you the money, hasn't he?
Don't let him get out of that.
Take it off you. You don't just open it.
Of course, and you're quite involved with the campaign, aren't you?
We should recognise that, and
I'm less worried about anybody than I am about James.
Yeah.
James.
I mean, you said about the dancing thing. I mean, why do you think that all came about then? Was
No.
You turned on Christmas?
No. Hail Zoe, now that's 2 years running now.
Ian has agreed to teach you some dance moves.
He has. Great, we'll see you at the end of the show. Now,
And if you'd like to provide a home for Plum, you can log on to our website.
Charlie Barrowman.
We rescued, but it's funny because they do really, when you rescue a dog, that you know its history.
So good. But then...
Who's
got the toy? Remember that you can go to the website if you have a barking mad animal. And we'll see if Sarah Fisher can help you out. Now, John, you know, we all know about your acting.
Yeah, exactly. So I put the album...
Confident man, if you don't mind me saying so, because you've picked some classic songs to cover. You don't want to mess them up, do you? Cyndi Lauper, time...
For instance, every little thing she does is magic, which is a song by the Police. I did it in the style I'm dancing, and had a really good dance to it. But it's he's going to wander. He'll be okay.
That's fine.
So yeah, a lot of them were challenged. 12, 13, 12.
Ashamed of liking that song, and I'm one of them.
When you buy the album because you like it.
It's how you sing it. That's what it's down to. National Treasure by the Times.
And I'm just going with the flow and absolutely having a spectacular time.
You suffer from insecurity anymore, or don't we? We haven't got a clue what we're doing. That's
Eating chocolate. We eat more than anyone else in Europe, believe it or not. 500,000 tonnes of it every year, an average of 148 bars each.
But our tastes are changing. Bog standard old milk chocolate is old hat. It's the posh stuff that's flying off the shelves. Here's the One Show's Lucy Seagull. For once, not banging on about our carbon footprints. It's the most expensive in West London. I just covered up. I mean, they must have, with respect, they must have seen them coming because this.
Yeah. Well,
I apologise. It's nothing to get offended at. Yeah. All right. Right. We're going to ask them about that, but they're just loving the unpleasant conditions known to man. Paris Hilton's rumoured to have had it.
Angelina Jolie almost certainly had it.
She probably got it off Brad Pitt.
She may have picked it up from Jennifer Aniston.
Because, as Michael Mosley proved yesterday, it's hard to protect yourself from...
the common cold. So, what can we do to stop getting them, or at least make the experience less miserable?
Keeping your nose warm is the answer. With that in mind, we've made some nose warmers for our crew. It is freezing in here. They need... we've got ours on here as well. John Barrowman. But on the One Show, I think we can get away with it.
Yeah, actually. Exactly.
I give good money to children in need to see.
Cold cures. Vi Robinson pointed out that men get flu, children get colds, and women just get on with it. I totally agree with you, Vi.
It is, in fact, nonsense, as we all know. I'd like to point out that women take more sick leave than men.
And I'll just mention that people in the West Midlands are the most likely to call in sick.
Probably nonsense, too. Suzanne Stogden from Chipping Norton says her grandfather believed in a bottle of champagne and a dozen oysters. And why not?
Dave Benham from Tadworth says his mother covered a chopped onion with brown sugar overnight and fed them the brown liquid that was left in the morning.